when I chose to go to high school in Penetang, you select your courses and you go. And I took a pretty basic 5-year program introduction, typing, business, sciences, maths, and all of that stuff. And I think the first or second day of school, grade 9, there was a concert in the gym. And John Coull was directing his senior band, and he was playing trumpet solo. I can't remember the song, but he soloed along with the band. And I was frozen.
So it was an epiphany for you?
It was a moment of like, well, what am I doing? Wow, that looks like something amazing. I would enjoy doing, and it resonated with me. So I went to Dave Paye, who was the guidance counselor at that time, and said, I want to get into that program. And of course, then it was sort of, well, it's too late. You've registered. You can't. But well, maybe if you go talk to him, we'll see. So I went and I talked to John, and I said...
And you'd never played before?
I'd taken the odd guitar lesson or accordion lesson when I was, maybe 10 years old or 9, but nothing ever stuck that way. And I went and talked to John, and I don't know whether it was because I said, well, actually I do know what it was. I was a LeFaive. And prior to me, there were a number, and John, who liked, and motivated all of his students, had a special appreciation for French culture and their love of music and artistic expression. So when he found out that I was a LeFaive, and there were many LeFaives prior to me that he had taught and had great success with, said, yeah, if you can find a course you want to drop, and immediately typing, which I do regret now because, of course, everything, I'm still a 1, but I get by. But yeah, so I ditched typing and I took music, and I had a wonderful time. John was a great teacher and gave me lots of opportunity. And even at the point where after grade 12, there was no grade 13 music class, I got one-on-one sessions and teaching with him in order to complete, the credits for the course. But that's where it started. I was 16, and within the first year, I was playing all over Ontario with the swing band, and we did huge dances at the curling club in Penetang. We played Aurelia. We played all over the place, all ballrooms, and it was really the beginning of the comeback of the swing era. And so we had a 17-piece swing band, and John had plenty of experience playing in that type of music. He was even in a 20-piece band that backed up Gordon Lightfoot, and Gordon Lightfoot was a drummer. And I can remember John telling me that they were playing, and I guess the vocalist couldn't make it or something, and they said, "Well, Gord, why don't you sing?" And I think John was saying, "Gord, he's a drummer. Why can't he sing?" Well, look what happened there, right?
Sing.
He could sing, yeah. So, but John knew talent, of course, when he could see it and hear it, and I have to give him all the credit. And I played all through high school. But then when I left to go to college and university, I pretty much didn't play anymore. I lived in Toronto, all over Woodbridge, Thornhill, everywhere, Vaughan. And probably wasn't until I came back to work full-time at Ste. Marie that I got back in with some of the local bands that were happening. Then I started to improve and practice and get back into it, and went on to lead the Music Makers big band, set up a rhythm and blues band with a good friend of mine, Claude Cannell from Penetang, started a small jazz group where for years we played on Gilly Robillard's boat. We did dinner jazz. We played up the lakes, the Wabick. Had a 5-piece band called Sunny Side Up. And John who was originally the trumpet player on the Swinging Sailors on the Georgian Queen, switched over to tenor sax when Beauchamp. Well, I'm just trying to. His first name escapes. Jack Beauchamp passed away. He was the sax player on, with Armis Larma and John and that gang. So John called me up because by that time my chops were back in shape and I was doing okay. And he had enough confidence in me again to give me that call and say, I'm going to pick up the sax to play Jack's parts, and why don't you come on board and play the trumpet? And that was really where things took off for me, because it was that form of music gives lots of opportunity for improvisation, jazz and swing and Dixie. And I have to say that's where my blood runs truest in terms of music. So I did that for years and kept that small band going. We had a 5-piece group, and as I say, we up the lakes,
everywhere,
all of Milton. Yeah, we went everywhere, man.